I'm going to show you how to win the game Attila Total War for the Western Roman Empire, getting the maximum satisfaction and pleasure from it. If you manage to repeat at least 50% of what you see in my videos, I guarantee that your perception of the game will change in the positive way. First, I'll be playing as the Western Roman Empire on legendary difficulty. Secondly, I will play the famous challenge This is Total War, wherein I need to declare war on all factions on the same turn when I met them, and I have no right to ever conclude any peace treaties. Thirdly, I have no right to suffer a single defeat in battles. Fourthly, I have no right to lose or abandon even one city that belongs to me or will belong to me. If I did not immediately destroy the city during the attack, then I am obligated to maintain it until the end of the campaign. Fifth, I have no right to destroy Roman cities, Eastern Roman Empire or its separatists. Sixthly, I am obligated to destroy all factions on the map, including the Huns, before the spring of 425. I must also fulfill all conditions of a minor victory. Let's start.
It was the will of the late
Don't listen to advisors. Look carefully at the map and remember where the enemy armies are. The most important thing to start the game is your awareness that it is possible to fight off all attacks and you have enough forces. Once you understand this, you will start looking for ways to solve the problem. The second important component of success is not to rush to spend money. To begin with, let's see what characteristics our generals got. Emperor has agriculture bonus. Not very useful, since I'm not going to put him on the governor position. His wife has perks that increase influence. It is useful for domestic politics. Stilicho traditionally has an additional cunning. It will allow him to quickly learn night attacks. Daughter did not receive the best characteristics. Hilarius has received a very useful skill that will not only allow you to hire agents cheaper, but also immediately get these agents 2 levels. Hilarius is located in Augusto Treverorum. There is a church for hiring priests, but let's not rush into it. It's quite expensive. We just need to remember that in this province we cannot immediately demolish the church. At the moment, we can only afford to collect 8 legions. Therefore, you need to carefully approach the issue of their placement. The first move will be to cover the Colonia Agrippina. Moreover, this must be done by transferring general from the provincial capital. By the way, it is necessary to try to draw the Franks into the war against the Saxons. This can help.
Why do you trouble my digestion today?
We made it. In technologies, we will go directly to military standardization. The first attack I will do on Quad settlement.
Besieging settlement for death and honor.
In order to save money, we will not hire onagers, but we will take all the other available mercenaries. Before I start the battle, I have a couple more things to do. I'm pushing Stilicho towards Ubursis.
At your command.
Here you need to hire only 1 unit of cavalry, so that this small Alaman's army does not retreat to the Vandals, and the Vandals will stay unfamiliar to us. We absolutely cannot get acquainted with Vandals on this turn. In addition, we must have time to attack Ubursis on this turn. In order to lure the Swabians, we are advancing the 5th Legion to them. Here you can take advantage of the Western Roman Empire special feature and hire troops from the Swabian horde. Lucky, we got cavalry. There are 3 hot spots in Britain. 2 coastal cities and northern borders are under threat. I'll deal with this later. I'm simply disbanding the Spanish Legion. You won't get anywhere. The general of that legion is sent to the capital, and next turn he will be available for the new assignment. I am moving African 3rd Legion to the capital settlement in order to attack the Gaetulians on the next turn. For 4100 rubles, I am entering the Eastern Roman Empire wars.
Your words are loaded with wisdom and foresight.
Gaetulians gave 1300 rubles for a trade agreement. Nobatia and Lazica paid 300 coins each just for my beautiful eyes. The Sassanids gave 800 rubles for declaring war on the White Huns. Let's start the first battle. I am attacking the Quad settlement. The auto-resolve chances are very small. I remind you that we are attacking without the Onaga. One of the Limitani squads received the responsible tasks to throw torches at the enemy tower. In order to pull back part of the enemy troops from the main direction, I deployed 3 units to another entrance to the city. Here, Limitani also exchanged Testudo for Arus. Successfully managed to hide behind a fence and spent enemy unit javelins. Now we're shooting the enemy with everything we have. On the other hand, we're attacking the archers with cavalry if a good moment is provided. After weakened enemy by the shelling, we're attacking with a bunch of legionaries and pikemen. The general's unit and hired axemen will also help. At the final stage, I wanted to kill the enemy commander with pikemen and axemen, but he gave up, having lost morale from whistling shot and the destroyed army. Heroic victory. My losses are 276 people. We are sacking the city once and getting 500 coins. No need to imitate the Australian hamster and sack a settlement several times. The army integrity will never be a problem, but it is very easy to lower order in neighboring provinces due to increasing immigration with multiple sacking. Settlement destroyed, the faction disappeared. The general of the First Legion gains a level. We choose +1 to cunning to reduce the cost of the army and bring the ability to make a night attack closer. Not a single unit of cavalry can be disbanded in the First Legion, because I will not be able to hire my own riders for a long time. But you can disband some other units that we badly damaged in the battle. Before we declare war on everyone on the map, we need to hire mercenaries in Britain, in the 6th Legion. I'm sending the 6th Legion into Caledonian territory and hiring mercenaries there. I don't hire onagas. It is this number of troops that will allow my enemies to take the fight and not retreat to the city. By the way, the Eastern Roman Empire can give me another 300 rubles. We are starting to declare wars. First ones will be Bastarni, since Byzantium threats them badly. But it didn't help us. The Eastern Empire immediately breaks the treaty with us. I managed to extort another 600 coins from the Sassanids for violating my various agreements. 1000 rubles are issued by the Ghassanids for entering the war with the Sassanids. Finally, we are just declaring war on everyone. That's it. Now we are officially at war with everyone. Next battle will be with the closest Alamans army. It is very important to destroy them all to one, so that the army disappears from the global map. It is easiest to use Limitani Testudo to lure arrows from archers, although, of course, this is not the only way to win. The next step is to provoke the enemy troops to attack by shooting at them with cavalry. At some point I achieved the ability to charge archers. The light spears went straight to my javelins. In the course of the battle, I do not forget that I need to catch up with the fleeing. It is very important. My skirmishers are retreating to be covered by Limitani Testudo, and I am sending them around the flanks immediately. Nobles is a very strong unit. The Limitani didn't last long, but flank attacks and complete encirclement made it possible to deal with them. It remains only to surround and kill the general.
Beware! Our hidden units have been revealed! Praise the gods! Your victory is...
328 lost people is not a very good result, but it suits me perfectly. We met the Langobards and immediately declare war on them. Stilicho has leveled up. At the next level we will be able to use night attacks. Now I'm hiring all the mercenaries in the province and besieging the Alamans capital together with the Onagar friend.
Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Hilary can quickly run in and out to the Franks' territory and hire all mercenaries there.
Ready for battle. Get to it, men.
The legion in Augusta Tuerorum needs to hire 3 Limitani, which will come in handy in the future battle with the Swabians. Also, the 3rd Legion, located in Africa, need to hire 3 Limitani. It's time to destroy Bursis. I know that this type of city has a backdoor, but this is far from the only way to storm such settlements. To begin with, we will use our infantry units to burn 3 towers. You can set Testudo bait for archers. Next, we need to destroy a small section of the wall to the right of the gate. It was a little lucky, enemy shooters ran out into this gap. To carry out my plan, I will need another breach in the wall, so that it goes to the rear of the first one. I will occupy the first gap by infantry with pikes and Testudo. With archers, I am aiming the cavalry. Slingers are trying to shoot at the wall's defenders'
Men have given
backs.
up and are running for their lives.
The eye has taken a slightly passive stance and is in no hurry to throw in reinforcements. I have to bring in the Elmitani squads in the second pass to stir up the enemies a little.
This is shameful.
Enemy archers approached and I have to dodge the arrows. Periodically I am throwing fire into the crowd of enemies by the onaga. The slingers are continuing to shoot by the front rank.
The enemy have rallied their units. Double! Run, Cashew! Damn! Our ambush troops have been detected.
At the next stage I will bring the cavalry into the gap to attack the shooters. Unfortunately, the enemy cavalry unit immediately ran to the aid. I have to bring in another unit. It is also nice time for a breakthrough in the first pass.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
At the final stage I used all my forces. The onaga fires its last projectiles. My skirmishers are moving into town.
Quick march! Guards!
Two skirmisher units with full ammunition completed the settlement capturing.
Godspeed good!
600 people lost. Not bad, considering I attacked the city only with one incomplete Stilicho legion. Sec. We got 1400 roubles, and the faction is destroyed. This concludes the first series. In the second series you will see my first turn completion, how I deal with the demolition of unnecessary buildings, which buildings and why. Also you can wait the battle for Britain. Thanks for watching, and if you don't know something, now you know.